Good morning, everyone. My name is Christian Pop from WWF. I'm part of the program committee, and it's a pleasure to welcome you here in Cluj-Napoca, in the capital city of Transylvania, Romania. I hope that you all had a good flight, and we wish you, of course, a nice day and to enjoy these 4 days of conference. We are now at the 9th IENE conference in the history of the organization, which is great. And I think that we are writing history today because this is the first IENE conference organized in a hybrid format. So it's definitely a challenge. If something is not working out as we would like to, we would like to apologize for that. We hope that everything will go smooth, but yeah, we have to cope with in-person participation and with the online participation as well. So I would also like to say hi to the online participants as well, and we will for sure assist you. Then in case you need any other, I don't know, technical help, we are here. You can talk with our volunteers, with my colleagues, and we will find the best way to help you. And just to conclude, we are here for all of you. For the online participants, please write in the chat whenever you would like to ask something. And as let's say, as a general rule, during the presentations and during the sessions, workshops, and so on, ideally, the online participants should write their questions into the chat, and we will read them out so that there will be hopefully, let's say, a positive interaction between the in-person and the online participation. Okay, and now let me give the word to Radu Moț, the president of the RAND Association. He is also the president of the organizing committee. Radu, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, and thank to you all. First of all, we are very glad to have you here in person and online. And in behalf of the organizing committee of the conference, of the University of Agricultural Sciences and Veterinary Medicine in Cluj-Napoca, in behalf of the Metropolitan Area Association, Mr. Zoli Corean, Ms. Violeta Irimieș, our colleagues in behalf of the RAND Association, Florina Ciubuc, in behalf of the WWF Romania, Cristian Remus Pap, Ioana Ismail, and Marius Berchi, we are all wishing you a very nice conference and to enjoy and to exchange valuable information. As Christian said, we are in a phase of an unknown situation to deal with this hybrid type of event. So we hope that together with you we will manage to overcome all the challenges. And I would like also to very much thank IENE for allowing us this honor to host the IENE conference in Romania and to be able actually to discuss specific issues of not only of Romania but of the Southern Europe. So thank you very much to IENE Governance Board, to IENE Scientific and Expert Committee, and it's my pleasure to invite Mr. Anders Sjölund to give you a welcome word as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Radu. I'm very happy to stand here today. Good morning, first of all. I'm very happy to stand here today together with you because it's important to meet in person, and it's been too many years since we met. I think it's 2018, it's last. And it's very important to meet in person, of course. And I would like to first of all thank you that made this possible. the Organization Committee, rather the Program Committee, the University of Agriculture and Science and Veterinary Medicine, the Association of Saram, the Association of WWF Romania, and the Association of, you must forgive me now, the De Devoltare Intercomunitara Zona Metropolitana. I did my best anyway. See if I can. So a huge thank you to you who made this possible. And you know, it's very important to meet in person. We had our latest governance board meeting in Malmö. It was the first meeting in person since 2018, I think. And during this time, when we met, it stood clear that during this time, when we had met only online, although we had done this, I think, at least once a month, it stood clear, Matt, that we had started to drift apart in a way, and step by end step. And when we discussed the issues that we usually do, tasks, problems, and so on, it stood clear that they had lost their IENE interest in a way, their excitement and so on. So when we met, the opposite happened. Our task was filled with energy again, and we the governance boards were boosted with energy. And I'm quite sure that this is what will happen now again when we meet face to face. Because all of you bring with you some seeds of knowledge. It's maybe results from research or experience or ideas. And when we meet now and discuss this, you present it and we discuss it and turn it up and down, back and forth, it will be filled with energy. It will be filled with, I call it road ecology seeds, these ideas and results you bring with you. And they will be filled with this energy again. They will be filled with experience, with allure, with energy, with reason, with value. And it will be turned, when we discuss and meet and discuss this, to ripe fruits, ready to use, ready to apply in road ecology matters, planning, designing, construction, maintenance, whatever. And that's very important that we make the results from research to usable information. And this is the core of IENE, I would say. To transform ideas, research results to usable knowledge that could be used by practitioners.
Thank you very much, Anders, for the nice and interesting presentation. I think that we have a lot to do in the future, basically. It's good that the network is here, and for sure we have to use it as wisely as possible. And also thank you for the bunch of flowers. Yeah, it's impressive. Thank you. And also thank you, Radu, for the nice and warm welcoming words. And now I would like to give the floor to the rector of USAMV. It's Professor Dr. Cornel Cătoi. Please come in front.
Distinguished President of Board of Governance of Infrastructure and Ecology Network, European Network. Let me say you a warm welcome in our university. Our university shortly, it's a life sciences university. with a long history. We start as an academic institution 150 years ago. And during the time, we had a lot of strategies and the involvement in the agriculture, but also in the related area, like healthy of people, of environment. For example, the students of our university, one century before, they start to have a medicinal plant collection to keep the biodiversity according the experience of their grandfathers. Also, they start to have a society to prevent the fire in the city. So everything in the world, it's not new, but every time can be newest. For me, your type of organization, it's something new. I understand you are individuals in the very large community of experts, of policymakers. Sometimes I understand you have financiation for research, for your analysis, but generally I believe it's a unique model of organization and activity. Your work is very necessary for our society because you have a big experience. And I believe our mission, one of our mission today is to prevent the fashion. Everybody talks about something. Sometimes the people don't understand. They take an idea and they talk and talk, and the communities sometimes are in the bad way. So our activities as scientists is to prevent this only the fashion, but to find the real ways to come in front of expectation of society, but to be to have a lot of scientific knowledge about the reality and to fight against new challenges. Sometimes, for example, sometimes the corridors of transport comes with bad things because of limitation of biodiversity, but sometimes can be good things to limitation of travel of invasive species and to prevent the dissemination of disease. I am a veterinarian pathologist and I know very well a few things. So finally, thank you to be here, distinguished members of General Assembly, dear colleagues, welcome in University of Agricultural Sciences and Veterinary Medicine, welcome in Cluj, and I hope we will have fruitful activities in here like always. I hope all your expectation will be the right word, will be attained. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you very much, Professor Dr. Cătăi, for the nice words and for hosting us in this very nice campus. and I hope you will have some time to discover, because it's really amazing, and I think it has some 27 hectares. Yeah, so it's worth having a walk during the breaks. Thank you very much again. And now I would like to ask for the video presentation of the Mayor of Cluj-Napoca, Mr. Emil.
Dear Rector Catoi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome all to Cluj-Napoca in the very heart of Transylvania, Romania. And congratulations to the University of Agricultural Sciences and Veterinary Medicine for bringing together experts, researchers, stakeholders to approach such an essential topic as the impact of infrastructure on biodiversity and ecosystems. Indeed, for such a complex problems, research and innovation are key. So you are in the right place here in Cluj-Napoca at this top university. Our city, it's a city of innovation, research, development and IT based on human resource, based on the university as a key component of our strategy. In the same time, our city was selected by the European Commission to be part of the EU mission for 100 climate neutral and smart cities by 2030. Also, we are part of Green City Agreement, a movement of European mayors committed to making cities cleaner and healthier. The aim overall is to improve the quality of life for all our citizens. In this city, we have a very complex project for about 200 hectares of green spaces to be modernized with almost 100 million euros using mainly European money, and to preserve biodiversity, and at the same time to improve the quality of life of public spaces and to create an ecosystem of development and green spaces. I'll give a few examples in order to see how we work on that. For example, we have the East Park, a new project for 46 hectares, where the main objective is to preserve and highlight the biodiversity of the area. The project includes observation areas, new vegetation, which will allow a natural habitat for the local and in the middle of the city, and minimally invasive interventions. So keep in mind 46 hectares of protecting the biodiversity, but having also a natural park in the city. I will mention also the Făget Forest Park. It's another project with European money, through which we practically created the very first urban forest in Romania. Minimalistic interventions were made with an educational purpose, integrating local biodiversity in the touristic and educational circuits. I'll end mentioning the project for River Someș, a very important project where we turn the face as a city to the river, preserving the biodiversity, but at the same time to modernize according to the European standards. So overall, this city is so much engaged, according to your theme of the Congress, to teach how we can keep the biodiversity and to improve the quality of life of the people in the same time, and also having the infrastructure according with our present century. Thank you for being in Cluj-Napoca. I look forward to the conclusion of your conference, and again, please spend some money in Cluj-Napoca because the local economy needs you. I hope you accept my joke, my spirit in this very moment, but I do regret I'm not together with you to share other aspects of our city and to share together our experience in our common Europe here in Cluj-Napoca, a very European city, as I hope you will see it. Thank you so much and enjoy the conference.
And now, last but not least, I would like to invite the General Director of WWF Romania, Ms. Orieta Hulea, to give us a welcoming speech on behalf of our organization. Orieta, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Cristian. Good morning. Bună dimineața. Distinguished participants in person and online, on behalf of WWF Romania, I would also like to welcome you to this important conference, actually, and it's the first one organized in the Southeastern Europe. Together with my colleagues present there in the room, we are very honored to join efforts with our partner organization and co-host this important event. Connecting people, connecting landscape, the motto of this conference, it's very inspiring and sets the right scene for the exchange of knowledge, ideas, best practices that will happen over the next days. And of course, years for the next conference to come. We need bold, innovative, integrated solutions that can be designed and applied at the right scale. We need solutions that work with nature and not against it. Building a sustainable and resilient transport sector that takes into consideration both global crisis of the humanity, climate change, and biodiversity loss. It is challenging, but it also comes with a lot of new opportunities. As I mentioned before, these opportunities can be translated into concrete solutions. I wish you fruitful discussions, and as a direct beneficiary or recipient of the work of we are looking forward to receiving the conclusions and recommendations of this conference. Thank you very much, and I hope you will enjoy and also use the time of being there in person to make new connections and share a lot of good vibe. Thank you.